The Spiders is a film series that was directed by Fritz Lang. The interesting thing about this film series is it's unfinished. Usually don't see that. The reason that it's unfinished is because halfway through, the producer, Eric Palmer, suddenly decided to cut it short. The two that were released are The Golden Lake, which was released in 1919, and then the second film, which is The Diamond Ship, was released in 1920. The two films that were not released are titled To Asia's Imperial Crown and In the Spider's Web. So they were thought up. I guess the script was already, it was there, just all of a sudden it was like, we're not going to finish this project. Now, as for the story, this is a German film. And what's interesting is that the story follows a gentleman from San Francisco. Usually with these German films, it's set in Germany and everything like that. No, this one has a sportsman, adventurer, and traveler, and so it's an American. It's it's a very 1920s take on Indiana Jones. And but you also have to consider the time where people were traveling, going all over the world, and all of that. But in the first film, of course, we are introduced to this gentleman named K. Hoog, and he finds this message and with a map, and he has decided that he is going to go after this lost Incan civilization. So he's going to Central America, and so he's going on a treasure hunt. The first one goes on this treasure hunt with him, and of course there's all this other stuff with like a love interest and all of that. And so yeah, very Indiana Jones, and and it's great. The second one, he goes to another part of the world, and he goes to the Orient, and so and these the two. I'm very sad that the other two films were not made, and because I'm a fan of Indiana Jones and everything. So I had someone recommend these films to me, and I fell in love with them because I love the adventure type films and all of that. And so to find like to be introduced to this kind of a film that's much like the Indiana Jones type is just fantastic. Now, the restoration process for this film, it was considered lost until about the 70s. There was one surviving print, and so the restoration process was a tough one. There is some missing pieces in the original footage, so just be aware of that. And but anyway, yeah. This is an unfinished film series titled The Spiders. It's a German film. It was directed by Fritz Lang. The first film was released in 1919, and the second film was released in 1920.